Hello everyone in art class, this is me Jason. I went to the Boston Museum of Fine Arts. So I'm going to take you on a virtual tour from my house to the museum, how I got there, what I saw, and everything in between. So this is me in my car this morning getting ready to go to the Boston Museum of Fine Arts. And this is me here in the T station in Boston waiting for my T to get on the train ride to go down to the Boston Museum of Fine Arts. This is the sign that I first saw, so I took a picture of it to show you that I'm here. This is the outside of the Museum of Fine Arts. It doesn't look as big as it does from the outside. You just don't realize how big this place is until you actually step inside the place. Right upcoming now, I have a little short video looking inside of the Boston Museum of Fine Arts. Right here, it's kind of like the foyer on the second floor, so I'm looking up at the ceiling here, looking up at the ceiling here, just looking around, just trying to show everyone how big this place actually is. There's a lot of galleries in here. It's really easy to get lost. There's just so much to look at. So this next piece up here is a Jackson Pollock. I just took a little picture of the placard right there, and this one is called Number 10. So I wrote about him in class, and I really liked him a lot, and I was excited to see a couple pieces by him in the museum. This next large piece is a really large glass figure in the foyer. It's like 40 feet high. It's got like 2,000 of these little glass pieces that poke out from the center. This is just a random people flying around kind of thing in the foyer. This one was just a random marble piece. I couldn't find a placard by it, but it's really detailed. You can really see, like the soft textures it looks like in the marble. How the pillow looks relatively comfortable, but even though it's stone. What's coming up next? This was kind of cool because we read about this in class, and I can't even say it's Nick Gandhi kind of figure. We call it a power figure. Used by this was like another random piece in the ancient Egyptian part. Another like random tower. There's a lot of pieces to look at. I just took a couple pictures there. This piece was actually pretty cool. This was named after the bomber that dropped the second bomb in Japan, and so this was made out of charred wood and just put together to look like the cockpit of a bomber, and you got kind of like the sun in the background. That was a really cool piece to look at. I enjoyed that one. This was really cool. In the museum, they show kind of like how original pieces get restored. So this was an original Monet painting, and so they were just explaining on this board what they were actually doing to it. They were trying to remove some of the lacquer that was already on there. So they're trying to restore it and then get it ready to show everyone in the museum. So that was kind of cool to see how they do it. This piece right here was really cool. It doesn't do you justice here in the little pictures in the video here, but when you looked into this like red lacquer kind of it was just wood with red lacquer, but you looked into it and your image kind of looked like you were in like it was in 3D. It was really cool. This was another big piece in here. They took like these huge mosaic tiles from this temple, and they pretty much transported them in like one big piece and brought them to the museum. So I took a little video clip of it all just to show everyone. It's like from the year 200 AD, like super old, but pretty cool how they brought it all to the museum. This was really cool. This was like this is the picture of the gallery right here that I took. But then in a painting coming up, there's that same. This is the oil on oil on canvas kind of thing. How it kind of looks photorealistic. But it's that same gallery right there. So whoever painted the photo was like a spot on, because I took the picture previously, and that's the gallery right there. This coming up is a huge statue, huge marble statue called Juno, and it's like the largest marble statue, pretty much largest marble statue period. It's like 13 feet high, 13,000 pounds. So this is a woman standing in front of that statue. You really, it doesn't do you justice until you actually go there and visit it. This is like the largest stained glass mirror right here. A really cool piece, and inside of a room, they kind of made the room to look like a big cathedral kind of thing. So that was really nice. Huge stained glass right there. Right here, oh, this was just some random oils on canvas paintings that I liked. This one was kind of a depiction of heaven and earth, and kind of choosing what we should do while we're around. And this was like some dogs attacking a pig or something, a boar. That's what it was. And here's outside the museum. I hope you enjoyed my little virtual tour. I'll write about one piece that I really enjoyed in the museum, and that's it. It's just a huge museum. You really got to check it out just to see, how big it is.